Alright, so I'm back, and today we are going to take a look at some Iron Man figures that I have. Again, more of the Marvel Legends stuff, so bear with me. So we got a whole bunch of Iron Mans from different series, different manufacturers, and stuff like that. So here we go. So we'll just get all these guys out of the way. You can just see how they all kind of stack up together here. And then we'll do the winner as a size comparison with the Hulk and Spider-Man. But getting them out of the way here. We're going to start off with this one. He is broken, unfortunately. And he didn't have a mask, so he's obviously not going to be in the category. So had he had all of his stuff and wasn't broken, he'd probably be one of my favorites, because I really like the old school Iron Man suit. I think it's a really cool design, but yeah, we're just gonna set him off because he's broken, and we're gonna go to this one. So this is pretty clearly just a repaint of the Iron Mongrel suit from the first Iron Man movie. He seems to have an action gimmick. Let's see. Oh, yay! All right. So let's see what we got here. It's kind of lame, actually. This is, like I said, Iron Mongrel. This is not Iron Man, so this should not look like this. Head is on a swivel, just looks side to side. Shoulders are spring-loaded, but they do ratchet up and down. They swivel in and out. Their bicep swivel bends at the elbow. Hands are on swivels and hinges, so good range of motion there. Waist swivels, but it's tied into the whole gimmick. This leg doesn't move at all because of the gimmick. This leg swivels. There's no in or out, so it just kind of swivels at a weird angle. There's no bicep swivel, bends at the knee, and the foot has a hinge. All in all, I kind of hate this, to be honest. So I'm gonna give him a 1 out of 10. I think this is a pointless repaint of an Iron Mongrel. If this was in Iron Mongrel colors, which I think I have one, it would actually be a pretty decent figure. But because it's in Iron Man colors, it's completely pointless, and I don't like it. All right, next up, take a look at this Iron Man. Now he's missing his faceplate. I hate that gimmick of having the faceplate come off because of this particular problem. So, but he's got the classic comic book look of the red with the yellow, stuff like that. Looks good, aside from the face. Decent face sculpt, I guess, but I don't want to see a face on Iron Man. I just want to see the mask. So head swivels. I think there's a hinge in there, but it's off center, and I can't seem to center it. Shoulders swivel up and down, all around. Bicep swivel, double bend elbow. Wrists, he's got forearm swivel right at the glove here. Wrist swivels. Looks like they totally botched the paint on this hand here. Fingers articulate, just like that. Ab crunch. Swivels at the waist. Hips go up and down, in and out. Thigh swivel, double bend knee. Boot swivel. Feet hinge. No ankle rocker, and then the toe pivots more down than it does up. So all in all, Yeah, it's a decent figure. It'd look better if it just had a regular Iron Man mask rather than the head gimmick thing. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. That really does bother me. All right, next up, this is what I believe is Silver Centurion Spider-Man. So he's got this big doofy backpack here, probably for like deep sea flight or deep space. These things articulate up and down. There's a hinge here. There's a hinge here. I don't know if this is complete or not, but you know, it looks all right. It's got the Stark tech and stuff on there. The figure itself, he does have a pretty stupid backpack here, and then the free-floating belt here. And then you can see that he's got a really goofy-looking face, and that is because it comes off so you can see Tony Stark's face. I don't like that, and it's just a soft rubber piece. You can see how soft it is. Head swivels, a little bit of a rocker in there. It's got this nice metallic red. I like that red. You guys know that. I love the hot rod red. But yeah, see, he's got the shoulders that hinge out. And then the shoulder is inside the shoulder pad, so that actually limits its articulation quite significantly. But it does swivel out. It only goes up about that far. Bicep swivel, double bend elbow, wrist swivel, wrist hinges, fingers articulate, and just a single hinge there. He's got looks like an ab crunch there, but because of that belt in the backpack, it doesn't work very well. But he does also have a waist swivel that works better. Legs go up and down, in and out. Thigh swivel, double bend knee. He's got nothing at the boot. It looks like it should. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, he's got a swivel at the boot. Ankle rocker, ankle tilt, and then the toe does pivot. So, if you're a fan of this color scheme for Iron Man, I think this is actually a pretty good Iron Man for you. Aside from the head, again, that mask just really kills it. The come off mask thing, just it's a terrible gimmick. I absolutely cannot stand it. So all in all, I'm gonna give him 4 out of 10. I think he looks cool, but the mask and the backpack thing just it kills him. Alright, next up we're going to take a look at... Here we go. So this is more a traditional Iron Man figure. It's got a little paint wear here and there. But he does have that nice yellow that he looked like in the comics. And then this nice metallic red, that hot rod red that I really like. Done really well. And he looks good. And look, the mask doesn't come off. So it actually instantly makes him top runner of everyone I've looked at so far for being on my shelf. So let's take a look at articulation here. Head swivels. It does rotate all the way up so he can get kind of a flying pose. That's nice. I really like that. Shoulders rotate all the way around. Ratchets in and out. Bicep swivel. Double bend elbow. Looks like the paint got a little bit light there. There's more paint chipping there. Now the paint chipping, I'm not blaming the figure, but this right here I probably will. Same with like down here. It's kind of just sloppy paint. The wrists are on hinges and they swivel around. There is a ab crunch going on here. Waist swivel. Hips on those really funky hips I'm not a huge fan of, but they, if you're patient with them, they work. So they're universal joints. Thigh swivel, double bend knee, nothing at the boot, but the ankle does swivel, and it does have a hinge there. No rocker though. That's unfortunate. All in all, this is a really good Ironman. I like this guy. He is now on top runner for being on my display shelf. So I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. I love this figure. I really like this figure a lot. I think this is the Iron Man I grew up with. I know a lot of people are more familiar with the movie Iron Man, but I'm more familiar with comics and the old 90s cartoon. I used to watch that thing all the time. I would set the VCR to record it whenever it came on, and then them and the Fantastic Four back in the day. Hated the Fantastic Four, but I loved the Iron Man. Even though I always ended up recording the exact same episode over and over and over again, I would always watch it and then record over it. Back when VHSs were a thing. But yeah, I like this figure. I think it's a really good figure. 9 out of 10. I think the only thing holding back would be some ankle rockers. Other than that, this thing is great. Maybe he could cut like the Spider-Man figure that I have that just came out, the Hobgoblin wave, where he's got like where you can pull the hands off and switch him out. Maybe that would be nice, but it's also not necessary. This guy, I like this thing. All right, so setting him off to the side. Next up, we're gonna look at these three. So we got, these are all the same exact figure. So we'll only look at the articulation of one. All right, so we got a black with silver, like kind of a stealth armor. This is definitely movie version, so it looks all right if you're into the movie one. Don't get me wrong, I love the movies, and I can't imagine Iron Man being any other way in the movie. I think it's perfect for the movie, but for my collection, I go more comic book. But yeah, I think he looks all right. Setting him off. And then we got this red and kind of pinkish one. I don't like him as much as the black one, so it's just kind of there. If you like to buy a whole bunch of these things and line them up like they're the suits, then yeah, that's an option. And then we got this one. This is definitely the I believe the Mach 1 or Mach 2 armor. So it's kind of the silverish gray. You can see looks like some detailing, yellow detailing here, like it's like these are the prototypes. So this one actually has a purpose. So that's the one we're going to look at. So I like that. But yeah, obviously, and then this gets reformatted in the second movie into War Machine. So, but the head swivels. Oh no, it's on a ball joint. So up, down, left, right, good range of motion there. Shoulders swivel around, go in and out. Bicep swivel, double bend elbow, wrist swivels, and it's also got a hinge. Waist, it's like on a ball joint because you can get the ab crunch and the swivel there. Nothing at the actual waist, so it's just this one piece there, which I think works fine. The hips go in and out, up and down. Again, they're on those ball joints those universal joints I'm not a fan of. There is a bicep swivel or thigh swivel. See now, yeah, there it goes. It's back to normal-ish. Actually, I think it's supposed to go this way. And that is why I don't like those joints. Double bend knee, get you a good range of motion there. Foot hinges and swivels. This is soft plastic down here, so you can see, like, that's the soft plastic. Actually, I think the whole leg's done in soft plastic, which I guess works well enough. All in all, you know, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan for this to be in my collection, but I've got to admit, it's a really good representation of the movie Iron Man Mach 1, or 2, or whatever it was. So I'm going to give this one, I'm going to give him a, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. I think it looks great. I think it represents that thing perfectly. Now this one, the Black Stealth one, it looks cool enough, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, but it ultimately serves no purpose. This pink and red one, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10, just because it really just doesn't look right to me. I just don't like it. To me, it almost feels like this is just like just where they didn't paint enough of the red on there. I know that's not what they were going for, but it just, I just don't like it. I just do not like it. So yeah, there's those guys. And then the last one is an Iron Man that I have no idea where it's from. I think somebody said it was a House of M Iron Man, but I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if he's supposed to come with accessories or not. He does look like he's got a big peg right there, so, and a porthole right there. So it looks like there should be something, but I don't know. But it definitely looks different. So it's got some great line work going on here. So it makes it feel like it almost came right off the comic book page. So that's nice. I like that. But the head is really goofy looking. So that's just not for me. If it's for you, then great. But it's not for me. But it does hinge up and down a little bit. Swivel side to side. That's pretty much it. The shoulders have a little bit of that shoulder swivel thing going on, but the actual shoulders themselves gonna go up and down all around. Bicep swivel, double bend elbow, wrist swivel, hand just it hinges a little bit, and then each finger is articulated, and it's actually done in a way where it doesn't look too goofy. Gets a little goofy there, but it's not too terrible. He's got a ab crunch, get you down there, all the way up there. Waist swivel. These little skirting things in the back, they do hinge as well. So I'm not sure what they're for, but they are definitely there. Legs go up and down, in and out. Bicep swivel, double bend knee. Full range of motion there. A little bit of an ankle rocker there, but the swivel. And then the toe looks like it's hinged, but it's not moving. There it goes. So this guy's got a lot of really good molded in detail. I like him a lot. But he's just not the Iron Man for me. But all in all, I think he's a great Iron Man. I don't know if he's missing anything, like I said, but as is, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10 as well. I think he's a pretty solid Iron Man, if you like it. Hell, if I could switch his head out with a head that looked more like this, I would use him and just say, screw it. He looks a little bit more detailed, but who cares? He definitely looks like he's got the most work out of the group put into him. But yeah, ultimately, this will be the Iron Man on my shelf. So let's do a size comparison here. Here he is with Hulk. So it looks pretty good. At some point, I do want to get an Hulkbuster Iron Man suit, but the old one, not the movie one. And here he is with the Spider-Man. So yeah, looks good. Yeah, So there you go. Of those Iron Mans, what was your favorite Iron Man?